As you can see from the photo before this, I'm still painting my library and yes. Anyway, the people who don't want to listen to me blather, underneath the video, in the description field, you'll see the timestamps of the various parts of the video. Off you go. Ta-ra. Bye-bye. Anyway, if you're still here, yes. Yes, if you saw my last video, you'd realise that I'm fed up with painting because I'm not very good at it. I don't enjoy it. Well, if you consider this is 5 or 6 days later, we've gone past fed up, we've turned the corner and we've gone up the motorway of fed upness to a place yonder. I'm not going to do this again, ever. I'm going to pay somebody to do the painting for me. I couldn't pay somebody to do this because there's just so much of it. And it literally is take some books out, stack them up, paint, make a new layer, paint. La, 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 la. You don't want to listen to this, do you? Right. The meal, the dish, the recipe. Chipotle Puy Lentils. It includes a number of things I love. Chipotle, Puy lentils and tomatoes. It can be done as vegan if you replace the yogurt with a vegan yogurt, but as it is in its current form, it's vegetarian and it's really nice. It takes about 40 minutes. The ingredients we've got will probably feed about 4 people with some rice and stuff. It's really, really nice. Chipotle can be quite hot, so dial it back if you want a slightly milder one. I put in well over a tablespoon of chipotle. You want to make it sort of like a level tablespoon of chipotle if you're not that into the heat. But try it with the heat, it's lovely. Right, anyway, let's do the thing. And what is on today's board of goodness? I hope you can see this okay. I've got a new tripod and a new ring thing, which hopefully should be, yeah, okay. Well, it looks like you'll be able to see it. So anyway, today's board of goodness, we've got 2 tins of a good chopped tomato. We've got about a tablespoon of chipotle, teaspoon of soy sauce, about 200 mils of veg stock, 4 garlic cloves, and these packets of puy lentils, about 2 of those. So that's the main part of the dish. And then there'll be a little sort of sauce that we drop on top of it using a good squeeze of lime juice, about 3 tablespoons of yoghurt, and a couple of tablespoons of fresh coriander. If you're going to keep this whole thing vegan, get yourself a vegan version of the yoghurt. I'm not that keen on most vegan versions of yoghurt. I still don't think vegan things can do milky stuff yet. Not particularly well anyways. Either ends up tasting of soy or ends up tasting of coconut. Anyway, yes, and I've also just taken delivery of this really, really nice Nakiri knife. Good for vegetables and things. So I'm slowly replacing all my old knives with good ones. So anyway, let's get on with it. I've got everything, haven't I? Yeah. Right, begin warming up your pan with a little oil of your choice. I'm using olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. I'm also going to serve this with rice. I've got some red rice left, so that's going to go in my rice cooker. About 20 minutes. When the oil is warm enough, get your garlic in. Again, careful not to burn it. 2 to 3 minutes. I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit. La-di-da-di-da, rum-ti-tum-ti-tum. All good fun and a jolly good cup of rum or whatever. Right, turn right down. Let's get your chipotle in there. I think that's a generous tablespoon, let's say. A generous tablespoon. I like a lot of chipotle. So if you're nervous about using chipotle, just have your simple tablespoon. I've added a little bit more. And let's just warm that up for a minute or so, making sure we don't overcook our garlic while we're at it. I'm going to throw in our 200 mils of veg stock. Let's get that cooking away, bubbling away for a minute. Let's put in, not let's get our, who cares about what getting whatever. Anyway, there's a tablespoon of soy sauce. That's our salt. I'm not going to add salt to this unless I desperately need it towards the end. Some Chipotle sauces are quite salty, so be careful. Don't go in with salt until right at the end. And your tins of tomatoes. Wash the tins out with a little bit of water. And this will now bubble away for about 20 to 30 minutes. I'm going to put it on a low heat. I'm going to go into the corner of my cooker on the low heat burner thing, cover it and keep an eye on that for, I reckon, 30 minutes. Let's not skimp on time. Let's do 30 minutes. So over there for 30 minutes. Right, while that's bubbling away over there, let's prepare the coriander-y thing. So I've gone in with 2 good tablespoons full of fresh chopped coriander. This is going to be my 3rd, probably add a touch more. 3rd tablespoon, nearly 4 tablespoons of yoghurt, and then the lime juice, just a wee squeeze. See if I can get this thing to work. It doesn't always work the first time. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes. Right, oh, lovely. Let's have a wee taste of that. Nice. Coriander-y, limey, yogurty. It tastes exactly as the stuff you put in it. It didn't magically become something else. Anyway, next, over there, 35 minutes in. It has reduced quite a bit. Tomato-y, chipotle-y thing. That's looking really good. Yes, so lentils. And we're going to give it another 10 minutes to reduce down a little further. My rice is done and ready, so we just need to cook this. Let's start with 5 minutes. I think it's going to take 10 minutes, but let's start with 5 minutes and see how we get on. So, yeah, 5, 6, 7 minutes. Looks really good now, doesn't it? So let's plate it up. A generous amount of rice. A healthy splodge of the Chipotle lentils. And into that bowl, goes my coriander, lime and yogurt mix. Let's get in there. So my word, that is good. I expected it to be good, but my word, that is good. Hey, anyway, thank you. Next time.